The roller coaster continues with our New York Mets, fellas. It's why it's so hard to get excited about this team. We spoke yesterday. My biggest fear coming into today is that Nick Pivetta, out of all pitchers, would shut us down, and you get him out in the fourth inning, and you're still only able to scratch out 4 runs. We will get to the other elephant in the room in a minute. But you look at the top of the lineup, they did their job. Alonso, 2 hits. Lindor with the hit. Soto, obviously, with the hit. The scorching hit at the end of the game. Marte gets a hit. Brandon Nimmo goes 0 for 4. McNeil 0 for 4. Beatty needs to play every single game. 3 for 4 today. In the month of September, his OPS has got to be climbing northwards of 850, close to 900. Alvarez with the big home run. Looks like that elbow injury or getting hit by a pitch, not too bad. Cedric Mullins had the big home run yesterday, or not the big home run, the casual home run, but it didn't do anything for today. 0 for 2. Mark Vientos in a big spot, gets the pinch hit and fails as his average in the month of September continues to dip below 200. And then we'll get to the other elephant in the room, David Peterson. Now, Dan and I had the argument yesterday live with you guys. Would you give David Peterson a start in a wild card game? It's hard to even have that debate right now, considering with this loss, the Mets only hold a 1.5 game lead as the Diamondbacks and the Giants continue to beat up on one another. But that's it. 1.5 game lead. But David Peterson, 5 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, and we all felt it. We all felt it. It was going to be a rocket somewhere by Machado, and just so happened it went out. But the 3 walks, killer. Dom Hamill comes in. I don't know what they're doing on the bases. Arias getting thrown out by Soto. Heads up play defensively by Soto to throw him out at second, to not allow the run to score. Gregory Soto comes in. 2 strikeouts over 1. Ryan Helsley gets an inning pitched. But then, let's get to it. Something we've addressed on this program a million times. Why are you going to Ryan Stanek in a close game, 2 runs or less? And I had somebody comment to me over on X, Ray, you can't use the same pitchers every game. You didn't use any relievers yesterday. Clay Holmes, Sean Manaea took care of business. You're off the day before. There's no excuses to not bring in Tyler Rogers there. It doesn't make any sense. I would love to see what Mendoza's got to say post-game, but it's probably going to be the same message over and over again. We got to be better. He's got the out. Juan Soto just missed a massive home run down the left field line at the last second. And talk about a game of inches. That was literally a game of inches right there. But there's nothing that Carlos Mendoza could say to justify bringing in Ryan Stanek into this game. He has been the definition of terrible. I want to bring it up really quick because I know I'm not wrong. In entering today, the month of September, 4.05 ERA, which goes understated. He's got 5 walks in 6 2/3. That ERA went up today. In the month of August, 12.38 ERA. Why do we continue to go to him in the most critical of circumstances? I just can't get it. Maybe it's just the baseball fan in me. We're not in the dugout. We're not making the decisions like David Peterson does, but it just doesn't make sense. Maybe you guys can help me make sense of this. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you go up and down the lineup. It, we got to hit better. 4 runs does not get it done, especially you're looking at Nick Pivetta, 4 2/3. You get 3 earned runs off of him. Adrian Morin, an inning and a third, 2 strikeouts. You don't touch him. Jeremiah Estrada, 1 earned run. Mason Miller, an inning and 2/3. They threw their big arm early in the right spot, and he just so happened to throw a nasty, nasty backdoor slider to get Soto. That was a great battle. It was good to see. It was good to see, but it's a great battle. But I want to see Soto come up big in those spots. We expect it now. He was terrible throughout the first half of the season with runners in scoring position. And I want to see him be lights out in the big spot. Pete Alonso, what was it? We talked about a million times in this program. Slider, 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 slider. It's the same pitch in big spots. Teams are going to throw Pete a million sliders, and because he's sitting fastball, especially with Mason Miller, who could get it up there with the best of them. But I'm not going to completely go AWOL on this team. I've been saying since the beginning, we got tomorrow's day game, which scares the hell out of me because we're all fans of Jonah Tung. I think down the road, he's got the potential to be a very, very high-end pitcher with this staff, but he is not ready. And my big fear, and you guys could clip this, I think he gets shelled tomorrow. This San Diego lineup is way too good and way too deep for it not to happen. The book's out on Tung. He can't throw his secondary pitches effectively enough, relying on that fastball. And because of the way he throws it, it's almost as it naturally rises, which could be detriment to him. Facing a guy like Machado, Tatis, and the Wonders, the guys they have over there, it just scares me. And I'm hoping for the best for Tung. We need this game desperately. We can't be going into this weekend series up a half a game. Frustrating, man. But guys, do me a favor if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, smash that thumbs up. And I've made an executive decision here at Metcast, and I know a lot of our people are not going to agree with it. That is fine. I've talked about it a million times. Why we have my crosses over here. We're a Christian faith-based platform. All of our member dues that we collect the month of October, November, and December, whether it's our Facebook subscribers, which we have a ton over there, or our members of Metcast over here on YouTube, I'll be donating every penny earned from that to a charity that supported Turning Point USA. So I just figured I'd put that out there because in our disclosures, I am as transparent as possible. I believe in giving back as much as possible. So I figure we put it to a good Christian-based charity, especially around the holidays with everything that's going on. You guys already know how I feel about that. Been talking out a lot on this. It's been a week, and it still weighs heavily on my heart. But with that said, we're going to get to a couple of your guys' comments. Start out with Bayonet. How can Stanek still be on this club? More importantly, brother, why is he pitching in such crucial spots? Make him a mop-up guy. I mean, that's the issue. Because Reed Garrett's been so terrible, Helsley's been so terrible, Stanek's been so terrible, you have way too many mop-up guys. Just like I've been saying, this staff lacks that legitimate front-end starter outside of Nolan McLean, who we finally found this season. But outside of that, Peterson has pitched like a fifth starter. Minaya has pitched like a fifth starter. Clay Holmes has pitched as a fourth or fifth starter. Canning came into the season as a fifth starter. McGill came in as a fifth, sixth, or seventh starter. You weren't expected to get all of this from these guys. We are a team built and loaded with fifth and sixth starters. You want to give Minaya number 4? Fine. But I didn't expect him to repeat this year, and neither should you. The only person that thought that was going to happen was David Stearns. And let's be real, too. Frankie Montas is a fifth or a sixth starter, and he got paid like a number 2. We got to hold Stearns accountable this offseason. I'll tell you one thing. If the Mets miss the playoffs, I would hate to be David Stearns meeting with Steve Cohen at the end of the season, because he is going to say, What on earth happened? Kai's chiming in. I knew Machado was going to hit a grand slam there. It looked like Peterson was gassed. Brother, I totally agree. Something I mentioned in my opening monologue. You felt it. And in sports, you could feel things. I feel my Jets are going to get wrecked every Sunday. I don't even have to watch the game because it's a lock. You just feel it. Some moments are anticipated. When Soto's locked in, you know he's going to hit the ball hard somewhere. He's locked in the month of September, just miss hitting a bomb off of Mason Miller. I mean, just is what it is. It's a line drive missile, which I guarantee you was over 100 miles an hour to end the game right up the middle. You know, you go down with that. That's who you go down with. You go down swinging. Brad, tough one. Peterson, not good. Absolutely. You guys want to go over? Let's take a look. David Peterson's game log, the month of September. Jeez. It's a tale of 2 months. July, Peterson made 5 starts to a 1.05 ERA. Since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and today would be 9 starts. His ERA is over 7. That is terrible. Philly, Cincinnati. We watch him get lit up by Miami, a terrible Miami team. 2 innings pitched, 8 earned runs. Atlanta, 5 2/3, 2 runs. Washington, those were good games, but against okay teams, Atlanta again in August, 3 1/3, 6 earned runs. Cleveland, 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Today, 5 innings or whatever it was, another terrible start. It's already slipping my mind. You know, it's just he's just been bad. There's no way around it. He is simply bad. But we'll keep it going. And one thing we've been stressing on this platform, keep Brett Beatty in the lineup and leave him at third. Alexis chimes in. I don't know why, but this loss really makes me sick. More than other games for sure. Look, I kind of feel a little bit of the opposite when I'm thinking about that. Yeah, nobody likes a loss, but if you take 2 out of 3, you'll take that. San Diego is a legit frontline team here. That's it. Ines, why can't our veteran pitchers go 5 full innings? I just think they're all gassed. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I don't get it. Scott, one of our other members over on YouTube. I know they're all still in the playoff spot this season, but still, they have to revamp this bullpen starting pitching. Peterson should be gone and Senga. Yeah. And let's not forget, Frankie Montas is not pitching next season. And for David Peterson to rely on all these rookies will be malpractice. But we'll save that for our offseason program. We have a lot in store for you guys, especially with our members. We'll take one comment over on X. Vincent, Ray, if we don't make the playoffs, it's all this team. No one else's fault. Totally agree. And I put and look, everyone knows I'm a supporter of David Stearns. I put a ton of blame on David Stearns. Buzz, another one of our members chiming in, back to losing 0-65 after 8 solo home runs, and that's it. Peterson is gassed. I don't even know if Peterson's gassed. Was he gassed last month? Coming out of the All-Star break? Look, post-All-Star break. Post-All-Star break, you're looking at a 7 ERA. I mean, how many starts could he have made prior? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, only 16 starts. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 starts, and he's gassed. This is year 6 in the league. He is in his 30s. He is a veteran on this team. There's no excuse for him being gassed. Mr. Biss, appreciate you chiming in. Tonight is on Mendoza. You have to pull DP in the 5th. Inexcusable. We all knew it, man. We all knew it. Brad must win tomorrow. That absolutely. Andre, what's going on, bro? Peterson can't be in the playoff rotation. I knew from the first inning he was going to be bad tonight. I knew because he's been bad for the last 2 months. That's why when I sit here with Dan, and I don't like to talk about Dan's takes when he's not here, but he's made it for you guys live here on this show. He thinks he's a lock to get a start. No way. We're not even allowed to get there anymore. If Brandon Sproat, Nolan McLean, and Jonah Tung are not lights out down the stretch, we are in some deep, deep trouble. And I think I think right now even though we have a game and a half lead, there is a 50% chance we miss the playoffs. Guys, if you want to get your comments read live on stream, leave out the curse words for me, please. KG, Mendoza loves Stanek. You got to wonder why. It's like Mendoza lives on 2024. The good vibes at Canalita, OMG. Stanek was good in the postseason for us. So he just must get it together eventually. Doesn't make any sense. Adam chimes in on Facebook. What does it matter bringing Stanek in? The Mets didn't do anything offensively in the last few innings anyways. But you can't go like that. It changes the vibes. When Stanek comes in, this team knows game is over. You know, you bring him in, it's a 2-run game. You have a fighting chance. Look what the Mets did in the 9th inning. Inches changes that. That's how I look at that. Buzz, I could see Peterson going to another team and becoming a Cy Young pitcher. Who knows? Who knows? He's the guy that's going to get a qualifying offer from the Mets. You could see it now already. If he leaves, you take the draft pick. That's it. Get to a couple more. We're going to keep it short tonight. We have no reason to put Tung in there. The biggest game of the year. I agree. And I'm not saying he can't handle it eventually, but let's be real. Jim, what's going on? Great idea and generous donating this whole month to Turning Point. Well done, good sir. It's not just this month, Jim. It's going to be October. So not September. It's going to be October, November, and December will all be donated. For those of you who are new here, we are a Christian base as much as we can be. Look, nobody's perfect. Believe me, I am far from sinless, as we all are. But we try to help where we can and spread our message that we believe in. PS says, unfortunately, Peterson's performance in the first half of the season was a mirage. That was a mirage. Canning was a mirage prior to injury. How about Frankie Montas's first start? Everyone's like, oh, he came up, even though he stunk down in AAA. We all knew what we were getting there. Everything was a mirage. The biggest mirage out of all of them was Kodai Senga pitching to a 1.5 ERA. I was screaming for him on this platform to be an all-star, and now he's pitching in AAA fully healthy. Sean Manaea, another mirage. He didn't pitch the first half, but everybody thought he was going to come back and be Chris Sale-esque, and it's been anything but that. Literally every single move that David Peterson has made this offseason outside of Juan Soto, and you want to give him Pete Alonso, fine. But every pitching move, the Montas, the Manaea, the Canning, the Minters, the not having enough depth. How about bringing back guys like Blackburn, relying on McGill? Everything has not worked out. Relying on Senga to not be a paper tiger? Come on. We've all seen it. Yeah, right. DFA Stanek. We're using him in the 8th inning. He ain't going anywhere. We'll get to one or two more. One of our other members, Klub, needs 6 innings of 1-run bull from Tung. I would love that. Oh, and I want to remind you guys, we are doing a giveaway over on X. We are giving away one of our homage hoodies, the best hoodie, the light blue one that I always wear, the softest hoodies. All you got to do is head over to X, follow us and Homage, and retweet the post, and you are entered. It is our pinned post. So if you're following us over on X or you're not, head on over there. Those hoodies are like $75 a piece. Best hoodie. Yes, they're better quality than our own merchandise. I'm not a liar here. I love our merchandise, but Homage makes the absolute best stuff. And this is not a sponsored spot. I just want to let you guys know over on X, we are doing that giveaway, and the giveaway winner will be called this Saturday. And a quick reminder, Dan's going to be taking over for next week. I will try to chime in from Florida as I will be on vacation, and I can't believe I had my wife do this. I had a vacation planned for the week of the wild card, and my wife was so generous. We moved my entire vacation to the week prior. That way we could live stream the wild card series right here with you guys. And believe me, it'll be devastating if we miss it. It would really stink if I moved my entire vacation for these New York Mets and we missed it. Would be terrible. Buzz says, I'm sick of Nimmo getting overmatched. Yeah, it's something like he struggled with it early on in the season. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you smash that like button. I'm going to get to sleep early. We'll have a post game probably tomorrow night at some time, not immediately after the game because Dan and I are both working. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in here. Make sure you subscribe. Consider becoming a member. In the comments below is a link to become a member if you guys want to donate. As I said, I will provide proof of all donations to Turning Point or one of their charities in December when we make those donations. And I'll probably be giving a personal donation myself outside of the one that I already gave. But I'll probably keep that a little bit private. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys chiming in. Got to win tomorrow. Must win. You cannot lose 2 in a row heading into the weekend. And who knows? Maybe I'll be there Friday to meet more of you guys. Let's go, Mets. God bless everyone.